Okay.
Yeah. Should it be
Yeah, you won't need that for the for the train side, will you?
What's that?
You won't need to give a brief on the train side, will you?
No. So is it just... So it's a merge left all right, is it?
Oh, I'll give you the Woodridge.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're filling in for my regular instructor who can't make it today.
Okay.
So I've never met you before. But he has got the same car as you, so I am familiar with the controls of the car. He said today we were going to look at... Sorry, I've got a test in 3 weeks' time. And he said today we were going to look at approaching T junctions to turn left and right. So
Okay.
merging, yeah? So I'm at a train level.
Yep.
Test in 3 weeks' time. You okay with that?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
On what subject?
T junctions and merging.
Yeah. You okay?
Yep.
Right, so we're going to roll then.
Okay. I'm Tony.
So you can call me Tony.
Hi, I'm Kelvin.
Hi, Kelvin.
Right, filling in for your regular instructor.
Yep.
You told me you got a test coming up in 3 weeks.
I have, yeah. Really
Today
new.
he just wants us to have a look at your approaching T junctions and emerging left and right.
Yeah, that's what he said, yeah.
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 Okay. So if you want to set yourself up.
Oh, well. Yep.
Yeah. Just tell me what you see in that centre mirror there.
Square the whole back window.
Yeah.
I can even see a bit of that head restraint and a bit of that one.
Okay, and your door mirror.
Well, I see the front door handle in the bottom left hand corner. You see the road, the middle, and top of them buildings.
Okay, and what about my door mirror?
Pretty much the same.
Okay, good. Yeah. So when you're ready?
Yeah, it's just out of roll. You've never met me before, have you?
No.
Yeah?
Okay.
If you just picked up a pupil that you've been asked to fill a lesson in before you've never met him before, and you knew they had a test coming up in 3 weeks' time and you were asked to cover emerging, would you just jump in and just let him drive away?
But what would you ask if you knew why their instructor wanted them to work on this particular?
I'll certainly try and get inside their head a bit. You haven't asked me any recap questions, have it?
Right. Okay. So what? When it comes to emerging,
Yeah.
what sort of position do you take up? Say for if you're going to be turning right, what position do you take up?
Not too far to the right, but not too far to the left.
Okay. So what sort of left to centre?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay. And what about turning left? How do you position your car?
I just follow the curb round.
Okay.
Don't forget, I got just out of roll. I got a test in 3 weeks' time, haven't I?
Yeah.
What's the difference between an open and a closed junction, Tony?
Oh, okay. So sorry. So what's the difference between an open and a closed junction?
Oh, the closed ones you can't see as much, and the open ones you can get a view and approach.
Okay. So what speed would you approach a closed junction at?
Oh, right. I'll be right down to 5 mile an hour. Probably be stopping.
Yeah, so what gear would we?
First.
Put it into?
First.
Yeah. And what about these open junctions? How do you approach them?
You can sometimes see nice and early. If you look early and you can see, I could keep it moving, couldn't I?
Yeah. There's nothing coming. Yeah.
About 10 or 12 mile an hour.
So get in that second gear then.
I would be in second gear, yeah. How did you know?
Okay, doke.
Yeah, so you want to get moving?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I was trying to think of anything else.
Sorry?
Sorry, yeah, I was just trying to think of anything else.
Turn left.
And you turn left.
And we're going to turn left.
And we're going to turn left. So what sort of junction have we got coming up?
T-junction.
Is it open or closed?
Closed, I can't see very much. Oh, I can see now. Just going to stop on the left here.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, seemed fine to me.
Were you watching me?
Obviously not closely enough.
Sorry?
Obviously not closely enough.
Yeah, so I'll drive around here again.
Okay.
Watch me
Watch
a bit
it.
closer, yeah? And turning left.
Turning left.
And turning left.
And turning left.
Turning left.
And turning left.
Turning left.
Turning left.
It's good, wasn't it?
You're following it round nicely, but what I noticed there just on that last one, with the mirrors, you've got to do the mirrors first. So you checked your centre mirror and then you indicated, and then checked your left.
Yeah, it's not harming that, is it?
Well, just imagine if there's a cyclist and he sees you, you've just passed, and he sees you put that indicator on.
Well, he wouldn't be able to see into the car, would he?
Sorry?
Oh, you mean if he sees the
If
indicator?
he sees the indicator, yeah.
Yeah, what about it?
Is that not going to scare a... Will that scare a cyclist if he sees you put that on,
Yeah.
for instance? Just should you know what I mean, you've worked on your mirrors, always mirrors signal manoeuvre, yeah? Remember the MSM routine?
Yeah.
Yeah. So mirrors first, that'd be, we're going left. You are checking your left, but you're doing your signalling before you've checked that left mirror.
Oh, so you have to do the left mirror and then signal.
Yeah.
What difference does that make to the cyclist then?
Well, if you check the left mirror.
Yeah.
If you check the left mirror, then you'd know if there's a cyclist there, for instance.
Oh, I see
You
where
get
you're
me?
coming from, yeah.
Yeah?
Because
If you're checking that one and then you signal, you might not be seeing that cyclist, and then you check your left and then you notice he's there.
Oh, you mean if I know he's there, I could decide not to signal and...
Yeah.
because
And
he's
it
coming
depends
down
how
here.
close to the junction you are, you could wait back behind the cyclist. Yeah?
Yeah. So you didn't see that fault the first time round?
No. I was looking through it on them other ones, but I
Okay.
don't think you threw it in until that last one then.
Well, no.
When we went back round.
Well, no, the only place I'm going to make an error is on the emerge, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah?
Okay.
I drive on?
Yeah.
Have you woke up yet?
Sorry, I did just notice then as well.
What did you not notice?
Where we turned into the new road there.
Yeah, you are saying it, but you're not saying it.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Yeah? I was right in the middle of the road there before I looked to the left, yeah?
Yeah.
So do you want to kind of deal with that now then?
Yeah, sorry. So when we've turned into that new road, where should we be looking as we turn into that new road?
Well, you should be looking in the direction you're going, shouldn't you?
Yeah, but what I'm noticing is we was turning left there, you was just looking right. Yeah.
Was I? I didn't notice.
So you know it, you said you're going to look into the way you're turning. Yeah.
And turning left.
And turning left. Okay, so we'll just try it here. What way are you going to look when we turn into this road?
Well, why not wait and see if I do it right here?
Okay.
What was?
The way you was looking.
Sorry?
Where you was looking there. You see when we turned into that new road? Where we turned left there.
Yeah.
Where was you looking?
Where I'm steering.
Yeah. That's what we should be doing every time we turn into a new road.
Just out of roll. Wouldn't it be better to say, I noticed you were looking in the direction you were steering there, Tony. Why?
Okay.
And we're going to turn right.
And we're going to turn right. Okay, so I noticed you was looking in the direction you were steering there, Tony.
Oh yeah, always do, yeah.
Yeah, why is that?
Well, you should never put your car where your brain and your eyes haven't been.
Yeah, because what's the dangers of that?
Anything. Could be pedestrians in the road, it could be a car stopped or a lorry stopped, or it could be anything. Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, so you've made the link, but you haven't said any more.
Okay, sorry. So that's turning that junction. So could we not put that into practice when with our emerges?
Oh, same, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
So if we're gonna say our next emerge is left, where are we gonna be looking?
in the direction I'm steering, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly the same. Yeah, does that make sense?
Well, just give me a prompt on the next one, then.
Thank you.
Doesn't necessarily have to be left, does it?
No, just saying if the next
Yeah.
one wasn't left.
End of the road, right.
End of the road, we're gonna go right. So where are we gonna be looking at this emerge?
I'm going to look right, left and right, at least.
See, it's a lot better, wasn't it?
What was?
The way you was looking there, where you was looking.
Yeah, Fed always kind of explains to me when he's going to give me a bit of praise.
Yeah.
He always explains what he's praising me for.
Just praising you there on picking up on that the way.
Yeah, just let it roll. I'm not being awkward there.
Yeah, no.
But
no,
with a real
it's fine.
pupil, if you say that was well done,
They want to know why.
then what have a clue what you're on about.
Right, okay.
And we're going to turn left.
Then we're going to turn left.
So a good question is, where are you going to be looking as you're emerging, Tom?
Okay, so where are you going to be looking as you're emerging here, Tony?
In the direction that I'm steering.
Yeah, and why is that important?
Because anything could be happening. And turning left.
And turning left.
Yeah, 3 weeks to go to my test. 3 weeks to go to my test. Do you think I've probably sorted the observations out?
Right, okay, sorry. I'll hand it over to you anyway.
Say?
Okay, so hand it back over to you.
Well then, let's hear it.
Okay, so you've seen I've got the observation sorted there. Do you want to take control for that yourself?
Oh, do you want me to take responsibility?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to, yeah. Yeah.
You know, we'll see how you get on. And if need be, I'll give
How's
you
my
some
mirrors
props.
been now then?
Your mirrors?
Yeah. You said earlier on I was checking at the middle and then indicating and then checking the door mirror. Has that been better since?
Yes, well, just remind me, in what order would you do it?
Do the 2 mirrors first, then indicate.
Yeah.
And turning right.
And turning right.
So is that better now?
Yeah, you seem to pick that up as well then.
Yeah.
So would you like to take responsibility for the mirrors now as well?
Yeah, I think I've got it now, yeah. And turning left.
And turning left. The mirrors are much better now.
And we're going to turn right.
And we're going to turn right. Right, I noticed we just stopped slightly past the line there. We was a bit too far out in the road.
You know?
Yeah, what do you think the dangers of that could be?
I never did. That was dangerous. People had run into you or swerve around you. And
Well, how-
turning right.
We'll turn right again. Let's see how we get on here.
Perfect, isn't it?
Well, if we just carry on for now, I should explain it. How do you normally
See him to pull up on the left.
just pull up on the left?
Don't worry about the driveways.
Don't worry about the choice. When you normally stop at a give way line?
Yeah, just that roll of it. Yeah, you're pretty certain I stopped over the white line on the right-hand turn, didn't you?
Yeah, we'd just stop them straight away then. Pull them up on the left straight away.
Well, you knew I stopped over the white line, yeah?
Yeah.
And then, as we were coming down the road, you said, we'll see how it works out on the next one or something like that, yeah?
Alright. Don't let them.
Well, if there's a problem there, it's not. I'm not going to solve it myself, am I?
Okay.
Yeah, you spotted the fault. You asked me about it. But without some kind of remedial, it's not going to sort itself, isn't it? Did you have a
Okay.
chance to give remedial on the next one? The one we just come out of?
Did I have a chance?
Yeah.
Well, I could have pulled you up on that road beforehand.
Yeah, there was nobody behind you. You could have said cover the brake, get the speed down to 5 mile an hour,
Yeah.
and tell me where to stop,
Okay.
and then get me to pick a reference point. Yeah?
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
So that problem it hasn't been sorted yet, okay?
Okay.
Okay, we're going to take the next turning to the right, just where the pedestrian is.
Okay, I'm going to take the next turning to the right. get you just to cover that brake in a minute, and we'll get it down just about 5 miles per hour.
What, my speed down?
Get your speed down, yeah. And then I'll try and tell you where. Just slow down and stop there.
I've stopped.
Sorry, go forward just slowly. I'll just tell you when to stop again. So. And stop there. Okay, so if you can imagine, imagine there's a giveaway line across this road.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine where that would run, yeah, from curb to curb. Where would that cut in under that?
By the door mirror.
Under your door mirror there, yeah. Okay, so could you imagine that and use that as a reference point for the next one?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. I know, like
Is it important?
Yeah, obviously we don't want to be too far out.
Should have passed,
I'm
shouldn't
sorry.
it?
Is it important that we stop there?
Yeah, if I stop over the giveaway line, I could force people to swerve around me or actually hit them, couldn't I?
Yeah. So,
That's a car not me on the shit.
okay, it's a car coming,
So
so...
shall I move on the safe?
Yeah.
I can't see here really. I'll sit well back here. That's right, isn't it?
Just if you lean forward and
Oh,
you see,
lean
just
forward.
do the...
Alright.
Have you done the peep and creep yet?
Jay?
You done the peep and creep yet?
Oh yeah. Turning right?
And we're turning
Actually,
right.
turning left.
Okay, turning left. Okay, so you can remember that reference point we used just now?
Oh yeah, the underneath the door mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there.
Okay. Yeah, is that in the right place?
Yeah.
Okay, and why was that important again?
And if I stop over it, I could force vehicles on the road to swerve around me or they might even hit me.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay. That's much better.
Thanks.
Okay, we just come out a little bit wide there
Did I?
on the turn.
And turning left?
And turning left. So how do you normally, how would you turn left? Sort
I
of
just
normal?
know. Experience. Good position now, aren't I?
Just think when you follow sort of the road round normally, what sort of position do you take if you're following it round to the left?
Exactly same as what I've done there. Spot on perfect, isn't it?
If you could think of
And we're going to turn left.
and we're going to turn left. If you think of your
Yeah.
normal
Yeah.
driving position,
You're going to make a link. Why not see if I know the link first, yeah?
what position would you normally take up?
When?
In your normal driving position.
Oh, I normally stay about a metre from the curb in the middle of my lane.
Okay, and have you got some reference point on your window for that?
For normal driving position.
Yeah.
Oh, is that wrong?
What's that?
For normal driving position.
So what's your normal driving position?
Where I am now.
And that was what, about a metre from the curb.
Yeah. And turning left.
And turning left.
And just get me to stop
See,
on the left, just
and
past
just
the
stop
silver car.
Stop on the left. Let's see how you follow that one round nicely there.
Oh, you got it there, didn't you? Yeah?
Yeah, you see how you followed that left turn round there?
Yeah.
How did you know what position to take up when you was following that round?
I just follow around in the corner of that window where you've got all them bloody badges.
Okay, so what's the difference when you? Is there any difference to when you're emerging left?
Take the analysation a little bit further.
So the
I've told you how I've done it.
okay, so when we're coming up to emerge left,
Now, I've told you how I follow the curb around there, yeah?
yeah, with that reference, with
Yeah,
that point there.
Yeah.
So could you not stick to that same point as you're following the?
You haven't really got enough information from me yet.
Okay, so that's
I've
your,
told you how I judged it.
yeah.
Is there anything else you need to find out?
Why?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Exactly.
Why?
Yeah. Go on then.
Okay. So you judged it using that reference point, but why?
Yeah.
Why did you use that reference point?
Well, I done a turn too early
Yeah.
and run over the curb and kill a pedestrian. And I done a turn too late, end up in the middle of the road and probably hit a vehicle head on.
Okay. And it's exactly the same with these emerges.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's handy when it's the same, isn't it?
Because again, if you pull out too late or you sort of too far over to the right, what's the dangers there?
Same. Turn too early, you mount the curb. Turn too late, you end up in the middle of the road, didn't you?
Yeah. So can we not link the two there and use that same? Do you think we could use that position on
well,
the
those
next
things are the
emerge?
same. It's easy to remember, isn't it? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, wrong. Yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, you confused me a bit when I came round the last one, where you had a chance to make the link. You were talking about my normal driving position.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah?
I was just trying to think of the because the distance from the curb and whether. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
I get it.
Right.
Right.
So, on the next one, it's going to be what? Begins with a P.
Position.
No. On the next one,
I'll prompt you.
Yeah.
Sorry, right, okay.
and turning left.
And turning left.
End of the road.
End of the road, we're going to go left. And how are you going to judge how to position a car?
I'll follow that curve around in the corner of that window, so I don't go too wide.
And why do you not want that?
Sorry?
And why is that?
I don't know, end up mounting the curb or ending up in the middle of the road. And turning right.
And turning right.
Stop for ages.
Sorry, now I've seen it.
Sorry?
I see it now.
See what?
If we stopped at the junction, what gear do we want it in?
Oh, first.
Yeah, what gear have we got it in now?
Second.
Yeah. So what do we do? If we want it in first.
Oh, I thought sometimes you can pull away in second.
What's the dangers if you try and pull away in second there?
I pulled away downhill before in second and it was fine.
We're not going downhill now though, are we?
Oh,
So what's the dangers trying to pull away in too high a gear?
is that why I stalled?
What if it's in second gear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. So, it's not a big problem if you stalled, is it?
If you stall?
Yeah. It's not a big deal, is it?
Well, you could be holding up traffic again behind you
I suppose so.
if you stall the car.
And turning left.
And turning left.
Second.
What gear?
Oh, first, sorry.
First.
Or was it second? I can't remember which.
What gear is it to pull away in? Not too high a gear.
Oh, first.
We're stationary yet. And again, what's the dangers there?
Oh, yeah, it's stalling, yeah. The car behind you running the back of me, couldn't he?
Yeah.
mirrors like for these moving in and out? Are they good or bad, or?
They're moving in and out.
Yeah.
What are these parked vehicles?
Yeah.
Well, what are you checking as you got to move out? What mirrors are you checking?
Middle and right.
Yeah, and what about as you move
Middle
back
and
in?
left to pull back in.
Yeah.
Done a lot of work on them. So really struggling with that in the early stages.
Yeah, and so why do you need to check them when you're all the right mirrors?
You have to know what's happening at all times. So you can control the situation ahead. You can only do that if you know what's happening behind. Is it good?
What about checking that left mirror when you pull back in?
Yeah.
Why are you checking that left mirror though when you pull back in?
Yeah, I really love the praise that Fred gives me. It kind of gives me loads of confidence.
Oh, okay.
Makes you feel better, doesn't it?
I don't know. I don't think I deserve any.
Hey?
I wouldn't know. I don't think I'm going to get any after this.
It's all part of learning. Check out their mirrors there before pulling away. These bicycles go down really quick, don't they?
Yeah, it's really good.
Bradley Wigan does about 70 mile an hour around here.
Just quickly, I can't even remember now. I've passed that back to you by the mirrors.
Sorry?
Have I passed the mirrors back to you? Or is he just praise you anyway?
Yeah, we'll stop him there.
Okay.
And we're going to turn left.
And we're going to turn left.
And turning left.
And turning left.
Didn't make it.
Okay, what gear should we put it in?
Why does it not make it to the junction there? I normally do. And I clutched down in good time and I still didn't make it.
Well, you just had the clutch down.
They got a bit of clutch down in your stall, wouldn't it?
But what, did you have the clutch down with the accelerator then?
Sorry?
Did you have the clutch down with the accelerator then?
I put the accelerator, the clutch down in good time, so I don't stall. And turning left.
And turning left.
Well, I made it this time.
When did you put the clutch down? Was it before you put the brake down?
When?
Back on that hill there.
I don't remember. It's such a long time. It seems ages ago now. Did I put it down in the right place there?
Yeah, how do you know when to put the clutch down when you're braking?
Just before I slip in the first gear to stop the engine stalling. And so I'm ready to go.
But what about when you're braking? What order would you do that in?
Well, there I just I braked and then just put the clutch down just before it starts to rumble.
Yeah?
Yeah. All right?
You might know how, remember how the sequence to remember that? The BBC?
BBC?
Brake before clutch.
Oh, I remember that from my early lessons, yeah.
gear are we going to pull away in here?
First.
Why is that important? To get the right gear?
Don't stall, do I?
Why not?
Sorry?
Why don't we install? What's the danger?
Car be on it, but he won't in the back of me, won't he? Now we're going to stop.
Stop.
Not get us away on you. I should say the car's doing that with time. You can breathe. You alright?
Terrible.
Okay.
Terrible.
I gave you, I coached you quite a few times. I gave you a lot of clues. If I'm approaching an emerge and you hear the engine revving, what's that telling you?
Yeah, do you know what? I thought of the first time we got that first junction, and then when we got to the actually got to the emerge, and you had it in the wrong gear. So then it threw me out. I didn't know.
Well, even though I was in the wrong gear, if you can hear the engine revving,
Yeah,
where's that telling you the clutch is?
down.
Down. So I thought I'd let it run for a bit, see if you can spot it. Then we're coming uphill to the junction quite near the test centre.
Yeah.
I didn't make it, did I?
Had the clutch down.
Yeah, I ran out of steam, didn't I? So there's two dangers of coasting. What are they?
Well, no engine control then. You would have rolled back on that hill.
Yeah, I wouldn't have made it to the junction there. And what if I was on the flat or gone downhill, coming to an emerge?
You come up too fast to it.
I could be losing engine braking, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright. First time we've done it. Not a bad attempt. Yeah? I notice a lot of times you do actually see the problems. But you, for some reason, you don't say it. If you see it, say it. Because you're probably right.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think, yeah, because I weren't sure. I messed up with the first junction when you went out too far. And then I didn't know whether to tell you straight away or might I say wait until we got into that new road, but then I'd left it too long and it happened to go to the next junction.
Yeah, you should say it straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are quite right. It's not a good place to sort it out. I'm stopped over the giveaway line. It's not a good place to be talking. You got to pull me over.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you didn't say it.
No.
Well, actually, you did say it, but afterwards. And I think you said, if you watch the video back, I think you said something like, "Yeah, we'll see how the next one goes." Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
It's not going to go any better than the last one, is it?
No.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, again, if that was a normal pupil going out past the junction, I'd let it happen twice.
Yeah. The error is in there already. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know it feels a bit alien. You're thinking, well, you've been bloody stopping at all the giveaway lines up to now, yeah.
Yeah.
But this is what part 3 is all about. Is that I can't stick all the faults in on the first junction, can I?
No.
Otherwise you'd be sitting there for half an hour running through them all and then trying to sort them all out in the move.
Yeah.
So it's one at a time, isn't it? Yeah, it's really important when you sort a problem out to do what?
Hand it back to them. Or give them control. Or responsibility for it.
Well, as we don't take responsibility.
Yeah.
You know, so we feel it, you know, so I feel myself that it's sorted. Try and take from the par 3 a little bit more than just getting a score on the door at the end of the day, yeah? Try and take from it that there's lots of other bits that we're trying to put in that's going to help you with learners, yeah? Praise is really important.
Yeah.
But they need to know what you're praising them for, yeah? I hear a lot of instructors saying, that was really good. Most people won't have a clue what you're on about, yeah?
Yeah.
What was really good, yeah?
I know the other thing as well, which I don't know why it always starts me like that. The bit at the beginning is sort of getting the right, sort of asking you the right type of questions at the beginning as well.
Look at the level.
Yeah.
Yeah? I repeated the level to you a couple of times. I checked back with you to make sure you knew the level, yeah? Trained, test in 3 weeks' time. What level would you expect me to be at?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's just when I get it, for some reason, it's
Yeah, that'll
trying to
come.
think what questions to ask.
Yeah,
That's
that'll
all it
come.
is.
That'll come. That will come. But make the questions a little bit more difficult than.
Where would you position your car?
Yeah. Most PDIs come out with the questions. And what mirrors would you check? And when would you indicate? Make the questions a bit more difficult. Yeah, he's trying to get inside my head, because don't forget, you're always filling in for my regular instructor. You're not my regular instructor.
Yeah.
You've never seen me drive before, and this will crop up in your when you've got your green badge in a couple of months, yeah, and you're taking pupils out, and you're filling in for either Sue or Jade, who's off on holiday again. If ever they get back from this one. And although they may have given you some information about the pupil, you've got to talk to the pupil.
Yeah.
And a really good skill is listening as well, yeah? But you have to take what some of them say with a pinch of salt, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah? One of the most commonest things is to get a phone call. I've got my test in a couple of days' time. My instructor's let me down. I'm a really good driver. You're going to ask yourself, has their instructor let them down? Or has the instructor advised them against taking the driving test? Yeah, no harm taking the pupil on. But make sure you make it very clear to them that you'll take them out for a couple of hours assessment, and if they're not ready, because there's not going to be time to cancel the test, if they're not ready, you're not going to take them down for the test.
Yeah.
As long as you make that very clear to them, then that's down to them. If they agree to that, then if they're not ready, I'm not saying they're not always going to be ready. Sometimes it might be genuine that their instructor may have let them down. But, don't get stuck with taking somebody for tests who's not ready. Because believe me, it goes against you at the test centre now, yeah?
Yeah.
You start to get a name for yourself, and the examiners see you coming and they're starting to draw straws. Oh, here comes that Kelvin, that Kelvin again. Let's draw straws quickly, he's going to take his pupil out. Yeah, you don't want that kind of reputation.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, everybody gets fails. But there is some instructors taking pupils down for tests who don't even make it out the gate. I'm serious. Where the examiners that Lieutenant have to take action to avoid them hitting the gate. Or they shoot out the gate so fast they nearly hit all the parked cars on the other side of the road, yeah? It happens on a regular basis, happening so much now. And if you can imagine what effect that's having on the waiting list as well, yeah?
Yeah, I was going to say, is that anything to do with the waiting list, people trying to rush them through?
It's got a certain amount to do with the waiting list.
What do they think they take them on and say book a test now?
It's happened before that, really. This has been going on for years, where, you know, good instructors don't do it. But this has been going on for years, where instructors, especially during the recession, where work's drying up a bit, they will take anybody on just to get a few hours in. Yeah, you can see where they're coming from to an extent. They've got to pay their bills, haven't they?
Yeah.
But that all adds up. If people fail, they've got to rebook, and then that starts to mount up. Yeah, I mean, there's other reasons which, you know, we're not going to go into on video now. Why the waiting list so long? But they're trying to address that now with we'll put more examiners in. But we do have a part to play in it, and we always have had to an extent, really. Because years ago, before the test was actually computerised, when you booked a test, you used to have to send off an application form, and it was actually possible, because it wasn't on a computer, to actually book 2 or 3 tests. You could book 2 or 3 tests in the same name. So you sometimes take a pupil out, they could have a test next week. If they fail that one, they'd already got one arranged for the following week. But of course that then started to make the waiting list longer as well, yeah? Because of the fact that they're holding a couple of tests in their name, and they're not going to get released until they pass. Yeah? So they're going to come up with short notice tests. But you can't do that now. As soon as you put your details in, the computer will recognise you've got a test and tell you to on your bike.
Yeah.
You cannot book a test, you've already got one, yeah? Right, you can have a breed. That wasn't as bad as what I've seen. Don't let your head drop.
It's alright, gives me something to work on.
Okay?
Just gives me something to work on, that's alright.
No, it wasn't all bad, yeah? Just don't be frightened. If you see it, say it, and then sort it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah? Get your cold drink. I'll just turn them cameras off before you swear and beat me up.